think as an educator, we're giving an amazing opportunity to truly inform, enhance, and change people's lives. And I take that very seriously.
I enjoy sharing the knowledge that I have, but more importantly, I enjoy seeing the success that my students have. Someone who starts out, perhaps right now, working at a minimum wage, and see them moving up into a career that develops into a lifelong and life-changing event for them.
One of the reasons I think Westwood is so different is the way that the staff really interacts with the students.
The instructors care. They care about the students, and they're willing to take the time to find out why are you really here and how can we help you.
I love giving back. I love sharing my experience. I love seeing the light bulb go off when a student gets it, when they're actually growing and helping them get from one stage to the next to the next.
The experience is really rewarding because you actually learn from these different situations and you become more, I always say more human really, because you become more sensitive to these different situations and different needs of these students.
I've really enjoyed my experience. It's been a very positive experience.
I asked them, how many of you are going to be the first person, for example, to graduate, to have your bachelor's degree in your entire family or extended family? And most of my class will raise their hand. And I stand up and I applaud each and one of them.
The other thing that's really different, I think, with Westwood is the level of caring from the faculty. They really get involved with the students one-on-one, and they're very invested with their students' success.
Once you introduce the Westwood student to the intellectual realm, you're really fostering someone's lifelong education.
These students would have the opportunity to have that hands-on experience because of the instructors still being in the field, and they get an opportunity to learn firsthand of what is actually going on a day-to-day basis in that profession.
If they're not learning how I teach it, then I need to teach it how they can learn it. So I can bring it to their level, or is that a hand-on for them, or is that more one-on-one, is that more lecture? I kind of find what works for them.
It's a very supportive environment for not only to be employed there, but for the students. I don't feel like the students feel like anybody is out of reach. There's a very strong open door policy.
Westwood College just adds a great deal of depth and diversity that I think traditional colleges don't have.
I try to share little tricks and tips that I've learned along the way, things that are going to help students in their career, things that they'll find when they get out there in industry, things that will help them along their path.
Westwood graduates, they live the real world while they are going to school, so when they graduate from the school, actually they don't feel a different environment, so they are well prepared and they're just ready to do the work.
The whole focus on professionalism and being a part of the professional world as soon as possible. You're not waiting until you graduate to become magically a graphic designer. You are a graphic designer from when you start classes, and you start to own it and you start to get involved with the design community, not just at school but in the community at large as well.
And I feel that our Westwood student is more prepared for the workforce.
And when you see that passion for learning really take off into someone that you know is going to be a lifelong learner, it's just the greatest thing in the world.
Everyone's job is to make you succeed.
We meet the students where they are, and we take them where they are to where they want to be in their individual career choices. And I think that's really one of the greatest things that we provide at Westwood.
You know that knowledge is power, and that once you have that degree, no matter what area you go into, that'll be something that no one can ever take away.